First meal of the day. Let's go through it. When I'm cutting, me personally, I don't know about anybody else. When I say cutting, it means dieting as well in terms of losing fat. I started pushing back my calories, so I started eating later in the day. I actually really like it because I can have bigger meals at once and I can really, think about what I want. What I've been doing a lot in this cut, a lot of rice cakes, and they've been fantastic. Like I can do salty rice cakes, sweet. In the fridge, I have chocolate chip rice cakes. They even make chocolate ones. They make a bunch of different flavor ones. So I already tracked what I'm going to have. What I'm going to do are salty rice cakes, basically savory and sweet. So I'm gonna do egg whites, cottage cheese, and white cheddar egg whites. So basically I'm going to top this on these. And then I'm going to do 3 apple cinnamon rice cakes topped with sugar-free jelly, Siggy's vanilla yogurt, and some antioxidants. If you guys know me, you know I love my berries. Berries are the best fruits. So I already tracked everything. Now I just have to weigh it out. All right, so we got 3 servings of egg whites. So I'm just using this oil on the pan a tiny bit. This is 0-calorie non-stick cooking spray, avocado oil. So don't use too much of this because it's still calories, even though it says it's not. There still are calories, especially in what you're cooking, like the ingredients. Like for example, since I'm cooking egg whites, that won't really hold fat. If you were cooking a carbohydrate, some kind of carb that could actually hold oil, that's different. But since I'm cooking egg whites, I don't have to worry about that as much. So 46 grams. So we're gonna do a little bit reverse weighing right here. When this says 578 on the scale, that's when I know I have 3 servings. So you have to slowly do it. All right, 575, good enough. Now let's get our cakes ready. We got 3 of these. So salty, and then we got the sweet. So over here, I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of salt, garlic powder, black pepper. Keep in mind, we're cutting, can't really add calories. Try to make it the best, with what you can for the lowest calories. Little black pep and some garlic powder. I like my egg whites well done, like real well done, like crispy almost. Guys, we have some dogs in here, 3 big dogs. All right, so tear it. 1 serving of cottage cheese. 1 serving is 113 grams. Oh wait, what am I doing? First, egg whites. Damn it, I shouldn't have broke them up. There we go, baby. All right, now, cottage cheese now. All right, so we got 113 grams of this. All right, guys, we only have 76 grams in there, so gotta make an adjustment. You know what? I think that will just do because let me see how much less protein it is. So it was 15 grams of protein. Now it's down to 10 with the cottage cheese. It's okay because I still have about 48 grams of protein for this meal. So I try to have like anywhere from 35 to 50 grams of protein per meal. But when I'm cutting, I try to overshoot in protein because that also keeps me full. So maybe like 10 to 20 grams over what I weigh. So basically on this cut right now, I got down to 168 pounds. So I'm doing, let's say about 180 to 185 grams of protein. When I'm maintaining or bulking, it's always body weight because there's no need to go over. 3 servings of this. So we'll do 17. Oh, perfect. Right there. Wow. 1 serving of the yogurt. So 1 serving is 170 grams. Perfect. Let's see how many blueberries. I think I put 100 grams of blueberries. 50. Okay, 50 grams of blueberries. All right. I went about a gram under because I'm going to Put a tiny bit of sugar-free syrup if I have it. Boom. Tiny bit of sugar-free. Kind of just like I said, to add more flavors, add more like a little component to it. All right, so my phone's charging over there, but this is about like 715 calories, 50 grams of protein, like 90 grams of carbs around there, and 13 grams of fat, right in that range. So you already know what I have here. I said it before, but you guys, you can either make dieting easy for you or hard. You just have to do it with intent, basically. Like, look, this is a lot of food, but it's not high calories. So it's going to make me feel full, but still not, go over a certain calorie mark, or it'll help me. And then eating like this in total throughout the day, throughout my whole cut, it will give me the illusion that I'm full. And I am full. I'm feeling full. I should say it would give me the illusion that I have a lot of food in me, when in fact I do not. Nice. And also, when dieting, hydrate a lot. Look, I do a lot of 0-calorie drinks, but not any 0-calorie drinks. Like, they can't be, loaded with dyes. Of course, I won't do that. Drinking carbonation, like fizzy drinks. Like, for example, I drink ice. That helps keep me full because it's carbonated and also sweet. So it kind of satisfies, well, not kind of, it does, it satisfies my sweet tooth. So that's a bonus, Just stay consistent on your diet. Remember, I know I have food all over my face, but I have no napkin by me. At the end of the day, if dieting's hard for you, just always remind yourself it's temporary. This is only temporary to get me down to where I want to be at. If you put that in your mind, it's only temporary, it's only for now, until where you want to get, then you start to go on a maintenance and you can actually raise your calories and start incorporating all of the tactics that you got from dieting into when you're maintaining. That will even help you in your maintenance, that'll help you be full all the time and be happy, be satisfied, because dieting is not supposed to be forever. It's supposed to be a short-term goal. It's supposed to be short-term to get to where you want to get in terms of, body fat loss, weight loss. It's the same thing right there. Make dieting easy. It doesn't have to be hard. I'll see you guys in the next one.